My name is Kirsten Engelhardt, and I've been working for Otsuka for 5 years. Program management at Otsuka is primarily responsible for shepherding each compound through the drug development action points, all the way from drug discovery and IND submission through product commercialization. One of my favorite hobbies is antiquing and antique collecting. I think my husband and I spend a majority of our Saturday mornings or Sunday afternoons sort of rooting through antique shops and going to flea markets. It's a passion that I've had since I was a little girl. My parents took us to antique shops and garage sales and flea markets all over. The reason I love it so much, I think first and foremost, is the journey, the hunt. It takes a lot of patience. You don't always find exactly what you're looking for, but then again, sometimes you discover things that you weren't looking for at all. The things I love most about being a PM is that it allows me to embrace my natural talents, being organized, being a problem solver. It also allows me to learn every day. I'm someone who's really motivated by learning, and it always provides new challenges. We get the opportunity to interface with new people every single day and touch every functional area. And it allows you also to learn about yourself in the way that you communicate with your teams and the way that you build relationships with folks, both internal and external to the organization. I'm constantly looking for opportunities to improve who I am as a contributor. There is a concept, a Japanese concept, called wabi-sabi, and essentially it's looking at the beauty of imperfection. So seeing the perfectly imperfect. It recognizes that things are super complex, but it also simultaneously embraces simplicity. And I think it relates both to what I do in PM as well as some of the hobbies that I embrace in my personal life. Antiquing for me really invites exploration, which I think is essentially what we do every day at Otsuka. It really forces you to have a new perspective on things that may have served a different purpose in their past life, and you're trying to have that vision for what role they'll serve in your home or what they'll mean as part of your life. And I think the drug development process is exactly that. We're constantly forced to look at things with a new lens and from a new vantage point. It happens all the time when we explore different indications, and a drug may stand the test of time, but it may end up being utilized in a different way than it ever was intended to from the get-go. And I think that's what I look for when we're antiquing. I look for really unique pieces that speak to me, that have stood the test of time, and that we may be able to repurpose in a different way than originally intended.